stick just a little bit more piano in this monitor for me, please? Me and Willie sat over there and got all the charts all lined up and playlists and everything. And I don't have playlists. I don't know what the hell's next.
Like it.
What's next?
This time I
Oh, here's a song from old Conroy. Talking to sound man. Talking to us. We can't do nothing about it.
Conroy? Okay.
Anyway, yeah, Conwood.
Conwood.
One time, I knew all you guys are probably familiar with this. One title, This Time I've Hurt Her More Than She Loves Me.
3, 4, 1, 2.
She wore that falling out of love look. I even swore upon the good book. Still, the last lie I told her was the one she couldn't believe. No more crying on the shoulder. She won't even let me hold her. 'Cause this time I hurt her more than she loved me. I've been too busy drinking. She's been too busy thinking about the kind of love she needs and the man she never sees. Lord, do more than I was ever good for. 'Cause this time I've hurt her more than she loves me. Here comes that band now. About the kind of love she needs and the man she never sees. And I was ever good for. 'Cause this time I hurt her more than she loves me. Yes, this time I hurt her more than she loves me. Let's see here. We've got several good friends in here that we're awfully glad to come out. Got a good friend, Frank Townsend, came all the way down. He's from the northwest corner of Illinois. And he was supposed to go home last Sunday, but he hung around because it was on the Ernest Tubb Midnight Jamboree last night with, well, let's see, Dina played drums, and Willie was on it. And I've worked with Ron Elliott for about 6 or 7 years. We worked with Johnny Carver, and we survived.
You put him where he is today. No, he's still alive.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to try Hank Williams soon here. This is one of my all-time favorite songs from old Hank. I mean, all of them are my favorite, but this is one of the favorites. One title, They'll Never Take Her Love From Me.
3, 4, 1, 2.
If today the sun should set, oh, my hopes and cares, there's one whose smiling face that God could see, for she won't belong cried like a baby. My adopted hometown is just a little small town in South Texas, just across the bay from Corpus Christi. Now, Corpus Christi, they had this great big beautiful cathedral up on the bluffs looking east out over Corpus Christi Bay. Then there's Padre Island, then there's the Gulf of Mexico. And we're doing Holy Week, man, there'd be like 100,000 Mexicans come up for Holy Week to that cathedral called Corpus Christi, you know. Well, over the little town I live in, we got just a little small church. And attendance been falling off real bad. So the bishop there in Corpus Christi decided we needed a new priest. And they sent a young guy right out of the priest factory, man. And
Priest factory.
This little boy looked almost identical to Conway Twitty. And they gave him a list of the parishioners because the attendance been falling off real bad. They figured young blood would help. So they gave this boy, well, I call him boy, I think you're supposed to call him father. Anyway, they gave him a list of all the people that should be coming to church but hadn't been. So he'd go around knocking on doors to invite them back to church. Well, every time they'd open the door, they'd say, "Oh my gosh, Conway Twitty," you know. This happened all day long. And he kept saying, "No, I'm not Conway Twitty. I'm the new priest inviting you back to church," you know. Who is this Conway guy, you know? Well, he stopped by this one house. Now, this lady, well, she was in the shower. And she was built like Dolly Parton. She heard a knock on the door. She put this big old towel around her and walked to the door. She opened the door. She threw her hands up and said, "Oh my gosh, Conway Twitty." Well, when she threw her hands up, the towel fell. And he said, "Hello, darling. Nice to see you. It's been a long time. You're just as lovely as you used to be. How's your new love? Are you happy? Hope you're doing fine. Just to know it means so much to me." What's that, darling? How am I doing? Guess I'm doing all right, except I can't sleep, and I cry all night till dawn. What I'm trying to say is I love you and I miss you. I'm so sorry that I did you wrong. Look up, darling. Let me hold you. Just for old time's sake, let me hold you in my arms one more time. Thank you, darling. May God bless you, and may each step you take bring you closer to the things you think you find. Goodbye, darling. I gotta go. Gotta try to find a way to lose these memories of the love so warm and true. And if you should ever find it in your heart to forgive me, come back, darling. I'll be waiting for you. Goodbye. While you're clapping, give this band a big hand.
Woo!
Don't make my pants look like what are we doing next? Oh, I have to ask Charlie what we're doing next. I gave everybody a song list but me. And I'm the one that made the list. Of course, I've been on lots of lists in my life. In fact, I was on Linda's list for a while. What?
Nothing. I didn't say anything.
I don't trust you. You would either if you knew her.
Hey!
I'm going to do a song from old George. Now, I got to tell you, George hates my two favorite singers.
The lights came on.
I know. When they went out a while ago, it scared me because I warned me that would happen. Some of you know what I'm talking about. Here's a song from old George, one of my favorites. Came out in '62. It's still my favorite. One time she thinks I still coward. Just because I asked a friend about her. Just because I spoke her name somewhere. Just because I'm not the happy guy I used to be. She thinks I just because I'm on the same old places where the memory of her lingers everywhere. Just because I'm not the happy guy she thinks I still care. But if she's happy thinking I still need her, then let that silly notion bring her cheer. Oh, but how could she ever be so foolish? And where would she get such an idea? Just because I asked a friend about her. Just because I spoke her name somewhere. Just because I saw her and it went all to pieces. She thinks I still care. Y'all know that's Ron Elliott, don't you? Ron Elliott over here. Oh, but if she's happy thinking I still need her, don't let that silly notion bring her cheer. Oh, but how could she ever be so foolish? And where would she get such an idea? Just because I asked a friend about her. Just because I spoke her name somewhere. Just because I saw her and went on to pieces. She thinks I still care.
you got a standing ovation last night.
Yeah, well, we did. We played the Midnight Jamboree last night, and they tell me about a standing ovation. I couldn't see because of the lights in my face, but I'm more used to a walking ovation.
Yeah, I think they stood when I got on the stage.
Rocky Top. Oh, my goodness. We're going to pick tempo up just a little bit. See Roger Ball's in the house, but he maybe don't have his banjo with him. Well, we wouldn't let him play it if he was. We did have it. Yeah, he's a gentleman. He won't play it. Well, man, I'm having more fun than I intended to. Of course, when you play with a drummer like Dina Johnson, you can't.
Yeah, she's pretty too.
Yeah. She makes that side of the stage look better. Oh, Lord, I can't help it. I'm just born this way. Anyway, this is one of Tennessee's 27 state songs. Feel free to call.
27.
Like it pretty quick.
Yeah, wherever you want to do. After the second ride, just vamp hold one for a minute.
1, 2, 3. Just hold on here for a little bit. I want to tell you. This kind of music is known as bluegrass music. Does anybody besides me like bluegrass music?
Yeah!
I love bluegrass music, but have you ever noticed? I have because I paid attention. Bluegrass singers always stand at attention when they sing. Have you ever noticed that? Well, they do. And they never smile. It's against the rules. You can't smile when you do this.
I'm out.
Forget it.
And they sing kind of up here. Well, you know it's true. And something else, they lean forward too when they sing. But I'm going to try my best to do this last verse like a bluegrass singer. Now I want you to, if I get this right, I expect a big round of applause. So this ain't going to be easy. But I don't usually do this. So let me assume position.
Well, I had to change it all in the truck. That's right. There she spent so much time on her back, she might as well put it to use.
Oh, Lord.
Well, she ain't here, I can say that.
All right, Rufus.
Yeah, Linda's the only one that knows my real name. Joe Diamond's just mistaken me. My real name is Rufus Rhinestone. But the regular people thought, well, it would look better if you used Diamond or something. Well, let's see here. I had the great privilege of playing bass guitar and fronting the band for Johnny Paycheck for a while. A couple of years. We've known each other since '63, but I worked with him a couple of years. That's where I met Ron Elliott. Ron was with Jack Green and I was with Paycheck. We worked on a lot of shows together. Now let me tell you something about Ron. He's pretty mellow now, but back when we were on the road, especially with Jack Green and Johnny Paycheck. Anyway, I can't tell you much more because but you know, you guys have picked, you know when the PV amps first come out, when you turn the power switch off, it goes off real slow. It don't just turn off, it goes real slow. Well, our opening song with Johnny Paycheck was Cinderella. And it starts with a long steel slide. Da, 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 da. Well, if we opened the show, Ron would be backstage. And just as I'd count that, and the steel player was ready to hit that slide, Ron would hit his switch. He'd reach through the curtain and turn his amp off. And all we get was good. The player would have to jump in there and take over. This happened 3 or 4 times, man. I'm serious. He did that.
I know.
Paycheck told Jack Green one time, I heard him tell him, say, man, if you don't talk to that steel guitar player about that, I'm going to have to talk to him, and he ain't going to like it. Of course, I found out later, that, after I got to know Ron a little better, Johnny wouldn't have liked it. Ron's a little bit older than me. I missed the Korean War, thank God. But I was old enough for the next one. And I got drafted, man. I fought and fought and fought. Had to go anyway. So, what the heck, I can't say. I done forgot what we're doing.
Johnny Paycheck.
Yeah, Johnny Paycheck. This is one of his great songs. And Ron will pick the fire out of this if you don't watch him. It's called Touch My Heart. Yeah. What did you think, right?
3, 4, 1, 2.
Expect to see you dancing now. Touch my heart. Feel the heart. It's destroying me. I've tried, but I can't seem to shake her memory. Touch my heart, feel the hurt, the pain and misery. Then tell me again what love can do for me. If you lived in my world, you soon forget how to smile. In my world, there's a million ways to cry. If you had my eyes, you could see how a woman changed my destiny. I'm a man who can't live and yet can't die. Touch my heart.
Heal the hurt, it's destroying me. I've tried, but I can't seem to shake her memory. Touch my heart, heal the hurt, the pain and misery. And tell me again what love can do for me. See these hands of mine and how they shake. My nerves are gone, cold and break. The habit of remembering yesterday. Another's love could cure this. I know I made the same mistake. Her memory is always standing in my way. Touch my heart, heal the hurt, it's destroying me. I tried, but I can't seem to shake her memory. Touch my heart, heal the hurt, the pain and misery. And tell me again what love can do for me. Tell me again what love can do for me. Oh my goodness, thank you. And it looks real good seeing you out there on the floor like that. Smiley's walking around with one of my CDs here. I just want to call to your attention that I do have some CDs for sale. If you think you can't get enough of me, get you one of them CDs. That'll do it. I got a truckload full of them. I guarantee you can be the first on your block to have one. Yeah. There's about 10 songs on there you probably ain't never heard. I guess the reason you ain't heard them is because I recorded them. Because that's the way I found them, keep a secret. I ought to call the Department of Defense and let me put their stuff on CD. They don't have to worry about the Russians getting it.
I heard your last album.
Yeah?
I think it should have been.
Oh, yeah.
Security!
Yeah.
Go after that man.
Y'all know who that is yet? That's Smiley Rockets, another one of the great steel guitar players. Bless his heart, he can't help it. He's from Massachusetts. And I want you to know that pretty little girl sitting right there, stand up where they can see you. She ain't much taller standing up, but that's my granddaughter, and that's her husband at the end of the table. And come December, I'm going to have a great-grandkid. Great-grandson. Of course, I've already got a truckload by the other grandkids. But yeah, I told him at a family reunion, I said, you know, the Bible said, go forth and multiply and replenish the earth. But it didn't say you had to do it all. There's other people can help. Oh, I know it. What's his name? Mr. Jones. Oh, all right. I got a record gonna be coming out shortly. Just recorded it, so it'll probably be a big secret. So I'm gonna. Yeah, Lord, I gotta find E flat on here. There it is. My friend Jerry Collins wrote this song. We got together and went to the studio, and he let me record it. It's going to be coming out on Big Matador Records. Now that sounds like an oxymoron, because everybody knows
Matador.
Small. You don't see no retired sumo wrestlers in the bull ring. But anyway, one time, Miss Jones, you loved the devil out of me. If I can remember the words.
1, 2.
You're an angel from somewhere above. You have changed my life and gave me love. Now I'm not the man I used to be, because Miss Jones, you love the devil out of me. I once been in Satan's roaring fire. I have sung in his unholy choir. I bring forth for all the world to see. Until Miss Jones, you love the devil out of me. Until now, all my reality has just been one great big casualty. I was once my own worst enemy, until Miss Jones, you love the devil out of me. I have been in Satan's roaring fire. I once sang in that unholy choir. I grew born on all the world to see. Until Miss Jones, you love the devil out of me. Thank God, Miss Jones, you love the devil out of me.
Yeah, that should be out for long, as soon as it can escape anyway. And this other CD, you can buy one from me tonight here for $10, or you can go to Ernest Tubb Record Shop and pay $12 for it. It's up to you. But
Your
you
buddy-
gotta have one.
Your buddy Ernie Reed's on here, and he said, "Get him, Joe."
Who's that?
Ernie Reed.
Ernie Reed. Well, all right. Ernie Reed. Got some, like I said, some friends visiting. Wayne Gerald. I don't know if y'all know Wayne. He's a great fiddle player. Used to work with Bill Monroe, a whole bunch of. In fact, I recorded a couple of things that Gerald played fiddle on. And he come up from Savannah to be here. And like I said, Frank and Ken, they from up in the northwest corner of Illinois. They stayed an extra week because of this show today. And Wiley Randall, he come further than anybody. He's from Canada. But I'm not the reason he's here. Anyway, he just filled out an application to join R.O.P.E a while ago, right?
Yeah.
He's a good singer too, by the way. We used to work down at Tootsie's years ago. Back when Broadway was fun, fun, fun. What are we doing next?
That's after this.
All right. This I can't believe I forgot to get myself a playlist.
Get your truck before you're tall.
Yeah. Well,
Elvis never had.
It'd be hard to climb in.
She said, I forgot what we're doing. Oh, here's another George Jones song. You might have guessed I like George.
Little bit.
Played bass with him one night.
One night.
Well, that's all it took for his regular bass player to sober up.
Sorry, Ron. Okay. Well, we all know about that.
She's a barmaid in the honky tonk downstairs.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, it won't be long now till that old sun goes down, and darkness helps me hide my shameful tears. For a man that's halfway home, she's a barmaid in the honky tonk downstairs. It's a shame she wears the name of a man that's locked in chains to a bottle that's destroyed all hopes and cares. When she was about 3 years old, I took my granddaughter over there to Disney World. On the way back, we stopped at this truck stop there outside of Thomasville, Georgia. And was then sitting in this booth, and I felt somebody sit down in the booth behind me. Nobody didn't pay no attention. And she was standing up. Like I said, she was only about 3 years old. She said, "God, what happened to your face?" I started sneaking down in the booth, hoping nobody would see me. You know? And he said, "What's the matter with my face?" She said, "I don't know." And he said, "Well, come here and I'll tell you about it." She climbed over the booth, into his booth, and he said, "Honey," he said, "I was in a bad truck wreck. And my face went through the windshield, got all cut up." And it was, man, looked like a road map. And he said, they had to take skin from my body and build my face back. She said, "Well, where did they get the skin?" He said, "Well, honey, I tell you the truth, I don't know." I said, "But I did notice that every time I get tired, my face wants to sit down." Anyway, here's a song I learned from Charlie Walker. It's out of Truck Driving In.
1, 2, 3, 4.
truck driving man. Yes, I'll play truck driving man. You know how old that song is? Nickel in the jukebox.
Oh, yeah?
Well, now. Here's a song from Child's Pride.
All I have to offer you is
Does everybody's chord chart say key of F? Because originally I put a G on there, and I bet you Vince Gill couldn't sing
F.
a G.
Frank. Frank. F. Frank.
Oh, yeah. Oh, is that what it stands for, Frank?
F. Frank.
That ain't what the band told me.
Well, I don't care.
Well, we'll try it. One time, all I have to offer you is me.
3, 4, 1, 2.
Before you take another step, there's one thing you should know about the years ahead and how they'll be. You'll be living in a world where roses hardly ever grow. 'Cause all I have to offer you is me. There'll be no fancy on the hill with crystal chandeliers, and there'll be no fancy clothes for you to wear. Everything I have is standing here in front of you to see. 'Cause all I have to offer you is me. Sweetheart, I'll give you all my love in every way I can. But make sure that's what you want while you're still free. The only goal I have for you is in this wedding band. All I have to offer you is me. There'll be no mansion waiting on the hill with crystal chandeliers. There'll be no fancy clothes for you to wear. Everything I have is standing here in front of you to see. 'Cause all I have to offer you is me. All I have to offer you is me. Thank you. I can't believe I blew that chorus twice in a row. Man. Once in a row I could understand, but not twice. Same mistake in the same place twice. Well, this is my first gig, so.